Domestic abuse is not just punches and bruises that you can see. Domestic abuse can be emotional control and manipulation. It can be subtle things like making you feel like you need to not get together with certain people or not leave the house at certain times, not be friends with guys because it makes them jealous. It can be things like not wanting you to go away to school or start a certain job. Oftentimes, it seems like love, but that's not love, that's control. And the kind of guys that do this are very good at starting it out slow, doing it in a loving fashion so that it feels like love and we accept it as what we feel is love. And over time, our brains get to feel that that's the appropriate way to have a relationship, but it's really not. And it's not easy to get away because along with that, there's also making you feel like you're not good enough for anyone else, that they're with you out of pity or they're with you because they're taking care of you, and why would anyone else take care of you? They're doing you a favor. And there's also control with finances, especially if you have a disability or are low income. You might be just getting by with the money that comes into the household with the two of you, and what do you do when you try to get out on your own? It can be very hard. Sometimes it can take years for this kind of abuse to actually turn to physical, but many times it does. For me, it did. It doesn't. You don't notice how much control there is, and you don't realize how wrong the control is until you actually get away from it. And then you notice, and I'm not completely away from it, but I mean, I'm safe, but there's still contact. But really, you don't notice how manipulative and how wrong those actions are until you're not living with it 24/7. And because we hide it, and we hide it so well, and we cover for them, and we make excuses for them, when it does come out, it's so hard for everyone else in our lives to understand what has been happening, because they can be almost like Jekyll and Hyde, and they don't show that side to everyone else. Of course they don't. Why would they? That's They're controlling their spouse, their girlfriend, their partner. They're not going to try to show that side to everyone else. There's no reason to. They can't control everyone else, but they can control you. So when you finally do come out, it's hard because even the people that say that they believe you, it's hard to truly know just how much they understand. But I will say it is worth getting out. And there are people that will believe you. And it does get better. And there's support out there, especially from women who have been through it.